Hey guys, All in Crypto here and welcome back ladies and gentlemen for another YouTube video. I hope you've all had a fantastic week so far. Today guys, we're going to be jumping into Cardano because what a 48 hours it has been. I know many of you Cardano holders out there have a big smile on your face. We've seen some significant upside for Cardano, and today I'm here to tell you that it's not over. There is more to come. You guys know that we gave a price prediction for Cardano coinciding with the Alonzo hard fork, where we see smart contracts become capable on the Cardano network, and we believe there's going to be a run up to that is going to take you to around about that $4 to $5 mark. I'm going to show you how you get there, because right now guys, there is to me a confirmed cup and handle pattern at play that is still playing out, and I'm going to talk to you about where you are today, because I think this is literally a blueprint for Cardano's price action recently, and I'm going to show you where we go, because there's a target from this cup and handle that I believe is going to see you get to around about $4. And in actual fact, when you talk about how significant this hard fork is, this is huge guys. This is going to make Cardano far superior from practically all the cryptocurrencies out there. You're going to see overperformance, so you actually could get towards that $5 mark before we have a little bit of a pullback before continuation and we finish off this 5 wave. What an exciting time it is to be alive, because the crypto space as a whole is nowhere near its potential. This technology is going to affect the world in a big way, much the same as the introduction of the internet affected the world in a big way. And of course you had companies that came out of that are still here today, like your Amazons, your Microsofts, your Apples, etc., etc. You have cryptocurrencies that are a part of the blockchain revolution that are going to do very well, and you are an early investor today if you're a part of these projects. So let's get straight into the video. And also, before I start, if you guys aren't already following me on Twitter, go over to Twitter and type in @RealAllInCrypto, because you'll get some more timely updates here. You know, this was the Cardano update we gave you before you broke out, saying that we were coiling up and a potential new all-time highs were around the corner. We're here today, guys, and essentially lots of people asking, well, what's next? I'm going to tell you in this video. I'm going to skim past Bitcoin, because ultimately I think the whole market is going to start moving up. I think Bitcoin essentially is, you can see here how once you broke this resistance, what you did, you're essentially just repeating yourself, guys, and ultimately the whole market is going to start moving up. This is going to be a spectacular run up to the end of the year, guys, and it ties in nicely with the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory and many other things. I don't want to overload you with information in this video, so let's go on to Cardano. So what's next? I mean, it's happened. We're in new all-time highs. What's next for Cardano? Well, let's take a look at a blueprint for a cup and handle. And what I'm going to do to really highlight it is just draw this for you. You've got your bottoming structure. You come up. You had your handle here, and then you break above it, and now you're capitulating. Can you see this? Handle, cup falls shy of the start of the cup. Then you handle the cup. The handle falls shy of the start of the cup. Can you see this? You've broken out. This is literally so textbook, guys. I mean, you couldn't make this up. And cup and handles, by the way, have an upside target. We're going to give you that. That's going to be around about your $4 mark. And like I say, we think overperformance is quite likely. So let's actually draw. Or let's kind of dive into this a little bit more to show you what's quite likely to be next, because many people are calling for a big correction. I don't actually think you're going to get that, guys. I do think you're going to have a little bit of a correction, but it's going to look more like capitulation and consolidation, to be honest. Can you see? We'll start at the start. Can you see here, guys? Once you've broken out, you consolidate here. Can you see this? You come down, you retest, you get kind of hit at. It's so textbook. I mean, look at this, guys. You got hit at your previous all-time highs here, capitulated before then breaking it, and now you're just going to capitulate again. Can you see this here? And we'll go to the last one. Can you see here, guys? Once you've broken out, of course, you're just support and resistance trading. And what I think's to come right now, guys, is something like this for a bit. This is going to allow your EMA to catch you up, and then we see more continuation to the upside, because right now there is a target for this cup and handle structure, which I'm going to draw for you on here to make it clear. Now, a cup and handle, how do you get the target from the cup and handle? Well, essentially go from the bottom of the cup to where you formed it. So that's what we're going to do. We'll do it on the shorter time frame, and then we'll overlay it and show you that it ties in quite nicely with the Alonzo hard fork. So if we go from the bottom, the low point, to the top of the cup, can see that that's getting you up towards that $4 mark, guys. And that's the target that we are aiming for out of this cup and handle. And then if you couple that in and you kind of compound that with the fact that we're now on our fifth and potentially final wave of this bull run, and the Alonso hard fork, you know, we think that there's quite a good possibility. Of course, I can't be 100% certain on that, but there's quite a strong possibility that you get there. Let's just draw that on here for you. Hope you guys can see that. I also hope you guys can see the, you know, $4.20 is what you're probably looking at as a target, or around about $4. But ultimately, I think you're going to get over performance due to just what's happening. This hard fork is a lot more severe than, or a lot more important than I think people are giving it credit for. There was a tweet I read earlier, and this sums things up very nicely. I think what many people don't understand about Cardano is the sheer scale of our ambition and our absolute determination to make it happen. But those who know, know. Crypto as a whole is exceptionally undervalued. These projects within it are undervalued because this technology is literally going to make up a significant chunk of the infrastructure of the world, guys. I really do believe that. Not just financial, social. You know, look at something like VECHAIN that's, you know, implementing themselves all over the place. Huge what's going on here. It's a literal technological revolution, and you, on the other end of the screens, have a chance to be a part of that. This is huge, guys. So this is what we think's to come. Ultimately, you know, you are following this very nicely. We don't think you're just going to go straight up. That's not how the market works. You're going to come up, you're going to take ground, and essentially you are going to have areas of where you're just kind of, you know, this is kind of how you're going to look. But ultimately, you can see here, can you see this? You break your all-time highs. You capitulate over here. This is typical cup and handle continuation. Hope you guys are seeing this. You know, and this is essentially where we are right now, guys. So I don't think you're going to necessarily sell back. I mean, there is the possibility of that, but ultimately that would be healthy as well. It just would mean you're not really adhering to the blueprint that we've set out. But ultimately, guys, I think what's more likely is you're going to consolidate in this area. You may go below this slightly before then continuation. And ultimately, Bitcoin looks great. Like I said, Bitcoin is just set for more continuation. You're in a bull market. Do not bet against that. Lots of people saying, oh, do you think we're going to sell off? You know, because I want to accumulate more. If you're looking to accumulate, and this is an advice, guys, this is just what I would personally do and am doing on a number of projects, wait for pullbacks, wait for red days to buy in. That's the best way to tackle a bull market or look to accumulate within a bull market, because ultimately waiting around for a dip that is never going to happen, you know, you're going to be sat there with egg on your face. So that's really the bulk of what I have for you. You know, we've got an article from Forbes here that's talking about Cardano. The future is a bright one, guys. I mean, it really is. Crypto's clawed nearly $1 trillion or over $1 trillion now back in terms of market cap. It sold off from nearly $1 trillion, and it's clawed it back from the kind of manipulation that we saw. And ultimately, things are looking absolutely great, guys. And we still have this kind of roadmap at play. And ultimately, I think $4 to $5. I actually think you're going to outperform that. I think you could nearly double from there, to be honest, guys. We've set up an end of year price target of around about $7.50. We actually think you could outperform that. You know, this is going to get towards the end of the year, and if any other bull market is anything to go by, you know, 2017, for example, switch to a daily for Bitcoin. It wasn't really till the end of the year that things got parabolic, and of course, altcoins just followed suit, and that's essentially what we think is coming this year. So it's you know, I couldn't be more excited, guys. I couldn't be more happy to be sharing this with you guys on the other end of the screens. We think this is going to be a very, very bright year for those who are a part of the crypto space, and I'm excited to be on this journey. So go over to Twitter, guys, if you want. We are more timely updates on here. We posted this yesterday before you actually even got to your all-time highs. Look, this is absolutely at play right now. You know, this is a completely textbook cup and handle structure that's actually played out, and we think if it's played out to this point, it's going to continue. So don't get scared, don't get shaken out. You know, well done to you guys out there that accumulated during this time period, because there were so many people calling for a bear market. We didn't on this channel because we ultimately know what we're investing in. You know, this I want to stress this so much to you guys. Cryptos are going to play a significant role in the future. That is absolutely confirmed to me. I've got another pair of shades on today. Many creative comments yesterday I got about my or glasses that I use when I'm on the computer. Hunter S. Thompson with a little bit less drug use. or a lot less drug use, I should probably say. And Elton John was another one. There's a few others, very creative guys. So that's really all I have for you in this video. Very, very excited. The market seems to be moving up nicely. We are going into a weekend which may see a little bit of low vol, but ultimately there's so many confirming factors here on the table right now. I mean, even your volume, guys. Start of your 3-wave, start of your 4th wave. Things look absolutely hunky-dory to me. And this is what we think's to come. That the upside target that you have from your head and shoulders is around about $4, and ultimately we think overperformance is going to ensue due to just how significant this hard fork is. We are currently in talks with quite a few. We're going to try and get some interviews out. We've got 2 people that have confirmed interviews, and then we've got a few that we're just sort of starting to talk with that actually are building on top of Cardano, some of the projects that you've seen in the ecosystem. So look out for those guys, because we believe that there is a real value proposition to be had if you get into these projects early, because essentially you're getting into them early and they're going to snowball from there. So very, very excited. We've got all kinds of articles coming out, people calling for all sorts. Everything looks good. It's a good day, guys. It's a good day. Remember, ADA has done a lot, so you are probably going to capitulate and kind of take a bit of a rest before continuation, but I don't think you're going to rest for very long. You remember, we're now on the 20th of August. The 12th of September is only 22 days away, ladies and gentlemen, so it has to get moving, but ultimately right now I just think you're going to capitulate, and it is literally following this. I hope you can see this, because it's so clear to me that this is what's happening. You're just literally capitulating at this point here, having kind of done a lot, really. Can you see? Before more continuation. You're not going to be capitulating for long at all, guys. Can you see this? And then you just continue. So very, very excited. And yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. I hope you've all got a fantastic weekend planned ahead of you. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Your feedback is absolutely crucial to the growth of this channel. It really, this channel's here for you guys, and your feedback is going to help it grow and help steer it. So that's really all I have for you in this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you have, a like is always appreciated. So is a comment. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the next YouTube video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.